Hello, this is Dattaji, and I am preaching the spiritual knowledge of Sri Dattaswami. The spiritual knowledge should come directly from the Lord. If he sends his messenger, the messenger is not capable of delivering all the points as told by the Lord, and is also incapable of explaining in excellent manner as explained by the Lord. Therefore, the knowledge delivered by the messenger is not as excellent as delivered by the Lord directly. This is the main reason for the Lord to enter the human body to preach the divine knowledge. But if the Lord in human body declares that he is the Lord directly speaking, people become jealous because they think the human incarnation as human being only, since they always see the external body only. They misunderstand that the human being is claiming himself as God. They cannot tolerate this due to their inherent jealousy and egoism towards the co-human beings. To solve this problem of the majority of the people, the human incarnation has to say that he is only the messenger of God. Prophet Mohammad was really the human incarnation, but he never claimed himself as God due to this problem of majority. He said that he was only the messenger of God and that Quran was the message of God. Therefore, this holy scripture belongs to the angle of majority. The devotees who can realize the human incarnation are always very few only. To this minority, the prophet can personally say that he is God, or at least he is Son of God. The message to minority need not be recorded, which can be orally delivered in person. Thus, Quran is a scripture for the majority. On the other hand, Gita was the scripture of extreme minority, since Gita was told to Arjuna only. In Gita, Krishna told that he is the Lord. Here you must realize that the Lord is speaking through the human body of Krishna. In between the Quran and Gita lies Bible. Jesus told that he is the messenger of God, which is the message for the majority. He also told that he is God, which is the message for extreme minority. In between lies the minority, for which he said that he is the Son of God. Thus the Bible is the message covering all the three phases of the public, which are majority, minority, and extreme minority. As we pass from one end to the other end in the above order, the egoism and jealousy reduce from 100 to 50 to 0. For the majority, dualism or Dvaita; for minority, Visista Advaita; and for extreme minority, monism or Advaita, are preached by the human incarnation. Thus, in Christianity and Hinduism you can find all the three concepts, but in Islam you can find only Dvaita. You should not mistake that Islam is incomplete due to the absence of the other two concepts. The merit in Islam is that no human being can claim himself as God, and thus there is no danger of false human incarnation. But in Hinduism and Christianity there is always danger of fraud human incarnations. Again, you should not criticize Hinduism and Christianity due to this danger. Assuming the possibility of danger of accident, will you avoid the journey by train or bus or airplane? Thus the positive and negative angles must be understood according to the context. However, in Christianity also the danger is avoided because the Christians do not accept any other human incarnation as God except Jesus. Hinduism accepts every human incarnation as God. Thus you can pass from Islam to Christianity to Hinduism. There is no danger in Islam and Christianity. In Islam no human incarnation is accepted. This is extremity to avoid the danger. In Christianity, Jesus was accepted as human incarnation, but no other human incarnation was accepted to avoid the danger of exploitation of fraud human incarnations. Thus in Islam the concept was not admitted. In Christianity the concept was admitted but was limited to Jesus only to avoid the danger. In Christianity the statement, Jesus will come again, completes the concept because it indicates that the human incarnation is again possible. Thus the concept is completed in Bible. But by believing that Jesus comes only at the end of this creation, all the other human incarnations till the end are rejected. Thus the concept is completed in theory but not completed in practice. In Hinduism the concept is completed in theory as well as in practice. Gita says that Krishna will come again and again whenever it is necessary. This means that the human incarnation will come again and again in several places and in several religions in even one human generation because there is necessity for such facility. Thus in Hinduism the concept is completed in theory and practical, but the danger is always full. Thus, Hinduism recognizes several human incarnations of Lord Datta or Lord Krishna, as in the case of Sri Pada Vallabha, Sri Narasimha Saraswati, Sri Akolkat Maharaj, Sri Sai Baba, etc. Hinduism recognizes Buddha also as the human incarnation. Broad-minded Hinduism recognizes even Jesus, Mohammad, Mahavir, etc. as human incarnations born in different religions. The universal spirituality is such broad-minded Hinduism, which is the broad-minded Christianity, the broad-minded Islam, the broad-minded Buddhism, and broad-minded science. The universal spirituality contradicts and is prepared to argue with all religions limited with conservatism, provided these religions are prepared to accept the truth with open mind. The science with conservatism is atheism. When you realize all the three religions, namely Hinduism, Christianity, and Islam, you will achieve the total concept, which is the universal spirituality. All the religions are different angles of the same central concept. You must observe the center through all the angles from all the sides. Then only you can realize the total comprehensive central concept. Now you must see through the angles of Buddhism and science also. Buddhism speaks about God present in the human incarnation by keeping silent about God. Silence means that God is beyond words and imagination. It does not indicate the absence of God. Buddhism is misunderstood as atheism. The time wheel, or Kala Chakra, and the revolving bright wheel, or Sudarsana Chakra, indicate that the time is constantly moving and that you will meet the death certainly one day or other. It indicates that you should hurry in detaching yourself from the world and that you should attach to the Lord as early as possible.
కాశీవాస కాలభైరవ కరుణించవేళ కాలకంధరా విషయవాసనలు విషసర్పములై కాటువేయగా నేనేమి చేతు హాలాహలమును మధురామృతముగా త్రాగిన దేవా కాపాడరావా కామాది గుణములు కలి రాక్షసులు క్రమ్ముకొనిరినను నేనేమి చేతు కాముని త్రిపురుల చూచి బూడిదెగా చేసిన దేవా చేదుకొనరావా చింతల పలుగుల పోటుల చిత్తము చూర్ణమయ్యనుగా నేనేమి చేతు అట్టహాసమున జగముల చూర్ణము కావించుదేవా కరుణించలేవా ఏకాగ్రతతో ఏకదృష్టితో నిన్ను చూడలేను నేనేమి చేతు ఏకాద్వితీయ హే దత్తదేవ మదనదాహక మాం పాహి పాహి కాశీవాస కాలభైరవ కరుణించవేళ కాలకంధరా